Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England, live and direct. Or should I say good morning? Whether you're just getting up or having breakfast, should I say good afternoon? Where you're taking your pets for a walk, such as your dog? Or is it good night and rest well until another day? From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping, short for Delhi London Gooners, Space, Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Now, this is another roundup of the Premier League games that went on during the weekend, except for Man City. They were meant to play Wolves at home. That didn't happen because they played Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final, which they lost 3-2. First off, they were abysmal in that game, and congratulations to Liverpool and Chelsea for making this year's FA Cup final. Anyway, before I get going with my Premier League roundup again, I want you guys to smash the thumbs up like button, which you should have done during my live stream. For those of you that did do that, shout out to yourselves, share this channel abundantly all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. You're watching this Premier League roundup for the first time, share it amongst your friends and relatives. Also, subscribe to the channel. Smash that button for me, left, right and centre, but passionately. Let's get this to 1,000 subscribers. That's the road to 1,000 subscribers. Get smashing, And if you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, as I've always done. Right, let's start off with Saturday's games. And the first game was a lunchtime kickoff between Tottenham and Brighton. And I'll tell you something about this Brighton team. They were absolutely outstanding. Defensively, they shut down the threats from Son and Kane, created opportunities early in that first half. If they had a striker, I think they would have finished off Tottenham. Second half, they kept Tottenham at bay, restricted them to no shots on target. Tottenham came back and tried to get at the Brighton back line, but again, there were blocks. There were Brighton players throwing their bodies at the line, and they got their reward in the end. And Trossard goes up the other end and scores a winner. Good finish from the outside of his foot. That comes from Danny Welbeck being a nuisance and making a nuisance of himself. He did. In Wepo, possibly unlucky, possibly lucky not to see a red. And the same could be said about Dejan Kulusevski when he swiped an elbow at Cucurella. But the referee didn't get to go and have a look at the VAR monitor. But anyway, it finished Tottenham 0, Brighton Hove Albion 1. And fully deserved Brighton Hove Albion. Right, Manchester United v Norwich. Well, you got to look at the game and think Norwich contributed more than enough to get 3 points. They played extremely well. They carved open Manchester United at a number of occasions. And Pukki, he could have had a couple of goals on the day. But for me, the difference in this fixture was Cristiano Ronaldo. His goal scoring record is absolutely scintillating. I mean, the first goal, Gibson, what is he playing at? You're trying to play it from the back and Gibson's dwelling and messing around. Gets caught up by Alanga. Alanga lays it on the plate to their number 7, the CR7. No problem, 1-0. And then Manchester United step up that extra gear. A corner, in-swinging corner comes in. And who else? The best header of that pitch by a country mile, Cristiano Ronaldo. 2-0. But to give Norwich credit, they kept going. Whoops, I do apologise. They kept going. And for their reward, they get back into the game. Timo Pukki, good little work there on the left. Anthony Alanga, he was caught sleeping, I think. And a guy called Dual scores a header at the back stick there. And Norwich are back into the game, excuse me. Just a lighting effect. And here we go. So it's Man United 2, Norwich 1, and then pandemonium early in the second half. I mean, Norwich must have started the game a lot quicker and a lot more with a lot more hunger than Manchester United, and they get in behind Man United's back line. Timo Pukki's put through on goal, and he finished it well at the near post, in off the post. It's now Man United 2, Norwich City 2, and Norwich City are valuable for their result. But again, Timo Pukki, a long diagonal ball. Timo Pukki cushions the header down to a teammate, Rashica. He has a long distance low shot, De Gea, with a splendid one-handed save to tip it around for a corner. And before you know it, Manchester United go up the other end. They get a free kick. Ronaldo at shooting distance pings it with enough punch. Keeper maybe could have saved it, but it just triggered past the keeper's hand into the back of the net. 3-2. And Ronaldo has broken another Premier League, record for himself. His 50th career hat-trick, I believe. If I've got that wrong, Man United or Norwich fans or any football fans, leave it in the comment section below. Right, at the end of the day, Man United cling on to get the victory. So it finished Man United 3, Norwich 2. Southampton v Arsenal. This was a game where my team, Arsenal, needed to win. And I haven't done no player ratings or whatnot because I didn't get to watch the game as such. But it was another frustrating performance, and you can tell that Arsenal look like they are struggling to cope with the pressure, whereas Southampton, they defended well, got numbers in the box, and I think Broja gave Arsenal some problems. Ben White struggled against him all game, which looked like, and in that first half, Arsenal created a number of opportunities, but for me, Fraser Foster was the man of the match. 6-7 saves he had to make to keep Southampton at bay and to make sure he gets a clean sheet for himself, for the team, and for the club. Where Arsenal created a number of opportunities, didn't take them, and conceding a minute before half time, which is enough to pee you off. I mean, Benjamin White, he's on the floor for more than 3 seconds. He gets up and he goes to block it, but he goes to block the return pass from the cutback from Broja. Too late. Bednarek swings a left-footed shot at the near post. He beats Ramsdale again. Maybe Ramsdale will be disappointed to be beaten at the near post again for the only goal of the game. Arsenal did, however, string a number of attacks together. But for me, they found Foster in splendid form. So it finished Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Next game, Vicarage Road, a game for Watford that they needed to win. Well, Brentford are all but safe in this fixture prior to the scoreline. And for me, a game where I think Brentford expressed themselves. Watford were on the front foot early on in the game. Header by Sarr, off target. He needed to do better. Brentford got up the other end with a long throw. First, they win the first flick on, and then the second touch into the back of the net. 1-0 to Brentford. They don't mind doing that because it's effective. Brentford, Watford fans, if you care to comment, leave it. If you care to have your say, leave it in the comment section below. And your opinions, your response is all welcome in the comment section below, where positive feedback lives. As the game went on, I think Watford were going for the equaliser. He did create an opportunity or two, but Brentford were worthy of their lead at half time. And then in the second half, Emmanuel Dennis, who's their top scorer, top goal scorer, should I say, um, he gets an opportunity, puts it into the top bins, 1-1, and Brentford are stifled there. And then in the business end of that game, loser, he has the opportunity where there was confusion between a Brentford defender and the goalkeeper. That although David Raya makes a good save from a set piece situation, then long after that, then minutes after that, in the 90th minute, confusion between the centre half and the goalkeeper. Ball ricochets to a Watford attacking player. He hits the post. Rebound comes to loser, and all he has to do is stay as composed as possible and hit the target, but he didn't. Then Brentford goes up the other end. A silly free kick, a stupid free kick by H. Kamara, and before you know it, Christensen puts in a wicked delivery, and Pontus Jansson, I believe that's his name, heads it at the back stick, 2-1 Brentford, and that's enough to send their fans into pandemonium. And it did finish by that scoreline, so it finished Watford 1, Brentford 2. Sunday's game, Newcastle United v Leicester. I think it's safe for me to say that Leicester started off on the front foot. They went 1-0 up with a training ground set piece that was credited to one of their coaches. And as the ball rolls along, I think Jose Perez gets a key touch. Ademola Lookman has a shot on target, squirms past the body of Dubravka. Leicester City are 1-0 up. Newcastle responded quite well by attacking Leicester City's defence with possession. They get a moment of luck. I think a set piece or cross comes in. Ball squirms through Peter Schmeichel's legs. Bruno Guimaraes goes to kick the ball, which he does. He gets the ball with a slide tackle just to get it into the net, and before you know it, the ball's triggering over the line, about 4 foot over the line, and it went to VAR, but it was deemed as a legitimate goal. 1-1. Bruno Guimaraes gets the equaliser. However, Leicester, to their credit, they continue to purr forward, and I think there was opportunities for Newcastle United. I think there was a penalty claim. Siyanku challenging Chris Woods, but I didn't think it was a penalty. And then at the other end, at the death, Taggart defended extremely well against Justin. Finds Willock, who skips past the Leicester City defender exceptionally well. He's sprinting down the line with the ball. He tries to cut it back. It was blocked, but the ball ricocheted to Bruno Guimaraes, his header, and you can imagine the pandemonium at St James's Park when Bruno Guimaraes takes his shirt off and celebrates the winning goal. I don't know if he even got booked for it, but Newcastle fans, you can remind me in the comment section below. However, it finished Newcastle United 2, Leicester City 1. The last game I'm going to talk about is West Ham United v Burnley. Claret and blue clash for me, but Mike Jackson took over from Sean Dyche, who was sacked harshly, and it was a stupid decision. However, Burnley held their own against the pressure of West Ham produced, and then they got a cross in set piece that was not defended well by West Ham, and the header goes in. I think it was saved by Fabianski, and then recourse comes in, heads it from 3 yards out. Burnley are 1-0 up, and then towards half time, just before half time, Cornet, what's his name? Cornet, he's past the halfway line, onside, He's done well to go for sprint past Jermaine Johnson, go past Fabianski, who clips in, penalty. And for me, the captain of Burnley should have said to James Rodriguez, "You are taking this penalty, and it's for the best it's for the best interest of the team that you take this penalty, not Cornet." And Cornet goes to do the stop and stop penalty. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, but the ball went horribly wide. And that cost Burnley the 3 points. That's 2 points dropped by Burnley because they feel they should have won the game if it weren't for that penalty miss. And then West Ham go up the other end in the 74th minute and get an equaliser for a set piece, I believe, whipped in by Lanzini, and Souček is there to pounce to make it 1-1. However, credit to Nick Pope, he had a splendid game. Outstanding save from Bowen, but the best save of the game out of the 3 that he made was from a header from, I think, Eastern Europe, and it was a 100 world class save. And then 1-on-1 with Antonio, he made Antonio make his mind up, and he stood up as big as he could and produced another splendid save. However, it finished West Ham United 1, Burnley 1, and that's the end of all. That's the end of this Premier League roundup. All I need to say is, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. As I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm still nursing a sore tooth, so bear with me. I'm going to try and get that sorted out. However, I'm glad I've done this video again. Peace, love, and bless again. Take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Hope you've enjoyed the weather in London, England, or wherever you are watching around the world. On top of that, until next time, DLG repping, we'll talk again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and do subscribe, please. I'm out of here. Please, just be nice.